Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I am Cortensia Carty. Welcome to Good Morning SKN, where there is a little bit of everything for everyone.
I asked you for mine yesterday. Well, I guess I get my tea, so that works. I get my mug filled with tea, so yeah, a little bit of something indeed. All right, so it's Friday.
And I love the pink.
Oh,
it says yay, yay.
It says yay, yay. You're matching me with the lipstick. I don't know what's going on. We did not look into each other's wardrobe.
And believe it, blue is the base color. It happened again.
Yeah. I guess we're trying to go through the colors of the logo.
I guess we
That's
are.
our story.
Look at
We'll
that.
stick with it.
Yes. Except the green.
Well, even that. All right. This is the latest in local news from the press unit in the office of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. the Honourable Timothy Harris, has expressed his delight in seeing the solid LaPlanche Solar Farm, a major capital project of the government, officially getting underway. The solar farm will provide, upon completion, clean, renewable energy for St. Kitts. Prime Minister Harris was one of the specially invited guests who attended the official kickoff ceremony for the solar farm project at Needsmith Estate on Wednesday, June 15th, 2022. Also in attendance were Deputy Prime Minister and Minister responsible for Energy, the Honourable Eugene Hamilton, Attorney General, the Honourable Vincent Byron, General Manager of the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, Mr. Clement Jomo Williams, and the principals of LaPlanche, led by its Executive Vice President, Mr. Brian Urban. The solar generation and storage project will provide between 30 to 35% of St. Kitts' baseload energy needs for the next 20 years, while reducing carbon dioxide emissions by more than 740,000 metric tons. This is a great story.
It is indeed, and when I look around the world and I see everybody else scrambling and trying to skim on energy, I'm glad that we can look to the sun for ours.
Absolutely, yes. Indeed, absolutely. It's a great investment. I love the fact that we're looking for that timeline of 20 years. Yes. We're also reducing our carbon footprint. Yes. So, hey, carbon dioxide emissions, it's great. Saving
the world for the future.
Absolutely right, Cortensia.
We continue now with story number 2. Senior health officials review strategies to reduce HIV and AIDS stigma and discrimination. This from SKNIS. Administrators and managers in the health sector in St. Kitts and Nevis are exploring strategies to help reduce and eliminate HIV and AIDS-related stigma and discrimination at the workplace and within communities. The officials attended a workshop on Wednesday, June 15, 2022 at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. National HIV and AIDS coordinator, Dr. Matthias Afortu-Offre, stated that stigma and discrimination remains a challenge for persons who are HIV or AIDS positive or are affected by the virus. Dr. Offre stated, and I quote, "We know that having our people well informed and educated about stigma and discrimination would create a platform where we can function with knowledge and make well-informed decisions." End quote.
Yeah, this is always a big story. I remember years ago, particularly when AIDS was an HIV,
yes.
That was relatively new to our shores. It became a big thing, and there was discrimination, much like we saw to some degree with COVID, but I guess even worse because it was a death sentence for the people who had it at the time. And I'm glad that we have developed this technology, so it's no longer a death sentence. I'm glad that we're learning to be understanding, because here's the thing, right? When you think of stigma and discrimination, I think we approach it, particularly as it relates to HIV and AIDS, that, well, you got yourself into the situation, so I need you to stay away from me. And we don't really know how people become infected with it. It's really none of our business, to be honest with you. And I don't think that we ought to discriminate at all.
Exactly, because I think before we talk, as soon as we talk to someone that have had it, we will get it. But as he said, education plays a key role in us understanding that we shouldn't discriminate and how HIV or AIDS work.
Exactly. And it does say that we have come quite a long way in terms of our understanding of it and our ability to embrace people who are different for whatever reason, and I love it.
Indeed.
All right, we're moving on to our third story, and that just made us a little warm and fuzzy here talking about the news, but we're continuing with our third story right now, this by way of a Nevis Island Administration press release. At a recent forum hosted by the Department of Physical Planning on Nevis, the Honourable Spencer Brand, Minister of Physical Planning and Environment, called on developers and prospective developers on the island to partner with the department to ensure mutual protection. The Developers Orientation Seminar, which was open to homeowners and prospective homeowners, bankers, insurance agents, architects, surveyors, and contractors was designed to share information relating to the requirements for building and development, as well as improvements in the application process and planning laws. He said, quote, "Let us partner with the planning department and let us work together to ensure that every single bit of development on the island of Nevis receives the stamp of approval of our planning department." So another story where we're sharing information, particularly as it relates to, well, as he said that, right? So the laws relating to that, and again, open to a wide section of the community as it relates to building. So we have bankers, we have homeowners and prospective homeowners, and they're going to share the information. Their building codes, I imagine, would be,
So if you see something, and hopefully you are educated and know something about it, then you can report the wrongdoing to the planning department. That's how I got the story.
Okay.
How did you receive it?
Well, the sharing of the information as well, for me, you make sure that everybody's on the same page from the get-go. So it's like you're starting again at ground zero and you're saying, this is where it is.
Yes.
This is what we need to work towards.
Yes.
So, great for everybody involved, especially those of you prospective homeowners. Yeah.
Indeed. So we end this part of our segment with our hourly weather. It's partly cloudy and hazy with a 20% or a slight chance of showers. There is a high of 90, wow, and a low of 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew, pretty hot day. Well, the hourly forecast looks pretty good. Up to 1 o'clock, a bit of clouds to cover the sun, but not really. The sun is the boss. It shines through.
It's going to be hot anyway. It's going to be a very hot day, and GMS scan is not going to be any different. It's going to be a very hot day
Very hot in here, so you got to stay tuned. So more after this.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning SKN. If you are just joining us, you are in time for the regional and international segment of the news. We begin now with the regional news. This from Jamaica Observer. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries is assessing the local honeybee stock for the presence of Africanized bees. State Minister Franklin Witter said that to date, DNA samples have been collected for genetic analysis. Preliminary results have been received and a final report will be made to the stakeholders as soon as the DNA tests are completed in full. He was addressing a Will Be Day event at the ministry's office in Kingston. Africanized bees pose a threat to the productivity of the honeybee colonies, domesticated animals, as well as public safety. Witter said that as a precautionary measure, the ministry has developed a national action plan to combat the entry of the so-called killer bees.
All right, you take the lead on this one.
Yes, we have to have this beautiful discussion.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, yes. I never knew that killer bees are a combination of bees. So it's the Western honeybee that is combined with the African bee that is combined with a subspecies of European bees from Italy and Iberia. And that's where we get the killer bee from.
Interesting stuff.
And the killer bees can run you up to 1/4 of a mile. And if they feel attacked, they send out their guard bees to sting you. Let me tell you, these killer bees have it sorted out. And killer bees are very territorial. I guess that's why they have to get them out of the colonies of the good honeybees.
And to think, all I knew about bees was that they produce honey.
Oh my God.
And to think that.
I know. Bees
That's all I thought about. I thought bees were sweet.
They're supposed to be, but these ones
They're
aren't.
supposed to be. Well, there you go. They're supposed to be.
Yes, there's so much about bees.
Yeah, there is a lot about bees. Definitely checking the stock. They're in Jamaica. Wow. Interesting story. Stay in Jamaica, though, if you can. All right, moving on to international news. 80 million Australians urged to turn off the lights. This is from BBC. Australia's energy minister has urged households in New South Wales, a state that includes the country's biggest city, Sydney, to switch off their lights in the face of an energy crisis. Chris Bowen says people should not use electricity for 2 hours every evening if they, quote-unquote, have a choice. However, he added that he was confident that blackouts could be avoided. It comes after Australia's main wholesale electricity market was suspended because of a surge in prices. Mr. Bowen asked people living in New South Wales to conserve as much power as possible. He said during a televised media conference in Canberra, quote, "If you have a choice about when to run certain items, don't run them from 6 to 8 in the evening," end quote. This is so very interesting. I always like to picture what the Earth looks like when the lights are out. I think we've seen some satellite images, and especially when it's not because of a blackout, but it's because of people intending to conserve electricity, and it's also a very good cause. We had the energy story, of course, in our local shores in Story 1. We're looking at it again. Energy is a big thing. It's important to conserve because we waste a lot. And we're learning that sometimes the hard way, that natural resources not always, accessible and available to us.
But the time though, that's when most people get home from work and they're trying to prepare for the next day. So couldn't it be after 8?
I don't think you'd see a dent in it though if you do that, because 6 to 8, you're absolutely right, that's when you do it. But generally people turn their lights off after 10 anyway, so when are you going to do it? So that makes perhaps a little more sense to, let's say deliberately do it then.
Wow, and not prepare for the next day.
Well, you can get around it. Use natural lighting. You got to pull it earlier.
But then
do it on
6
weekends.
to 8 in the evenings, it's beginning to get dark by
Depends
7.
on what your preparation entails. Hey, I learned this lesson early. It's like if you have to press your clothes, use natural lighting. So if you do it on the weekends when you're home, as opposed to doing it every day in the night when you have to use the light,
And
it's better.
I normally have wrinkles if I do it in the night, so I try to do it with a natural light. You are correct.
I'm trying to scan. Honestly, I'm just like side eye. I can't do the side eye thing. Sorry. All right. Well, there you have it for the latest for today. We will be back with, as Cortensi said before, a very hot show in a second. Stay tuned.
Hi. If you are a smoker, please pay attention to this message. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1.3 billion smokers in the world today, and tobacco kills 1 out of every 2 smokers. Did you know that there is enough nicotine in 5 cigarettes to kill an average adult if ingested whole? There are more than 7,000 chemicals in tobacco smoke, of which more than 250 are known to be harmful. More than 69 are known to cause cancer, and 16 are classified as Group 1 carcinogens. Smoking kills. Are you ignoring that warning every time you smoke? Please stop. Smoking can lead to severe health complications and even death. It affects almost every organ in the body, especially the lungs and heart. It raises blood pressure, increases blood clots, and increases the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cancer. It is hard to quit smoking, but it is not impossible. don't let tobacco destroy you. Remember the 4 Ds to curb your tobacco cravings. 1. Delay. Set a time limit before you decide to smoke. 2. Drink water. Go get a drink before you do anything else. 3. Do something else. Have a goodie bag handy of other things to do. And 4. Deep breathing. Take at least 10 deep breaths every time you think about smoking. Quit smoking and live a longer and happier life. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, St. Kitts and Nevis.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
We are all in this together.
Where are you going? I just mopped the floor and now the chair leaving marks all over the place. Come on, go in bed, see? Sometimes I just can't take you on.
Violence is expressed in many ways. Most, unfortunately, go unreported or unaddressed for many reasons. If you or someone disabled is being abused, contact the police at 465-2241, social services at 467-1314, or the St. Kitts Nevis Association of Disabled Persons at 465-2151, 663-9077, or 663-4116. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Ooh, I love that. I love that, Jimmy. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is, absolutely.
Oh, that ought to feel special. We are continuing Good Morning SKN with lots of giveaways today. Not only do we have the Music Festival giveaways for later, remember later in the show, this is all about that now, please, let's allow that to shine. But we also have a giveaway for Father's Day. So stay tuned and pay close attention as you may be the lucky winner of a gift basket, of a Father's Day gift basket for your dad. As you know, Father's Day is usually celebrated on this side of the globe on the third Sunday of June of each year. It is a holiday honoring fatherhood and fraternal bonds, as well as the influence of fathers in society. But did you know that since the Middle Ages, in Catholic countries of Europe, it has been celebrated on March the 19th in honor of Saint Joseph's Day?
I have to say, I didn't know that. Did you?
No, I didn't.
I didn't know that at all.
Oh,
all right, so also in the United States, Father's Day was founded by Sonora Smart Dodd and celebrated on the third Sunday of June for the first time in 1910. Now, that is an interesting fact. However, it was not until 1972, that's 58 years after President Woodrow Wilson made Mother's Day official, that the day honoring fathers became a nationwide holiday in the United States. Now, could you imagine that? We say that it's a patriarchal society, but obviously we had to follow the women on this one.
Sort of, kind of.
Very interesting fact.
Yeah.
The day is held on various dates worldwide, and different regions maintain their own traditions of honoring fatherhood. So let's take a look at some other facts about Father's Day.
Nice. Look at that. There are 1.5 billion fathers worldwide, and some that probably didn't make the count because they didn't sign up.
That's an interesting point. Based on the television shows that I was watching recently, the reality shows, there were some probably that
didn't make the cut. But hopefully you get it next time. We're rooting for you.
So I'm nowhere up there, by the way.
soon.
Just putting it out there.
Very soon. Right. Very soon.
All right, so here's another Father's Day fact. According to National Geographic, Father's Day costs less than Mother's Day, with individual consumers spending $94.54 and $138.36 respectively. Would you look at that? I guess it's probably because, well, I'm not even going to tell you what I think. I want to know what you think. Why?
I think, mothers sometimes play both roles, that of mother and that of father, although the father plays a very significant role in the mom becoming a mom. Because without the dad, we know the egg alone can't work.
Okay, so bring it back. Why the money? Why the differences?
Because moms put more effort into being moms, and some dads, not all dads, they're just nonchalant. They're like the bees, lazy willies. So they're not around. So
is that what you think? Here's what I think.
That's what
Here's what I think. This is my official version, and you guys can vote on it at Studio 327 Inc. Guys are just more easygoing.
You think?
We know that it takes a lot to impress women generally.
Oh,
and we
look at you.
They're coming with bells and whistles. But for a guy, hey, put a card in there. We're fine. We're cool. You don't have to spend a lot on us, if at all. Take us to dinner. We're easy. Red Lobster, I don't know, Fisherman's Wharf. Hey, KFC even. KFC.
You're right, because when we would have to buy one shampoo for mom, because she just needs a shampoo and then she needs a conditioner, the gentlemen have a shampoo, a conditioner, and a body wash in one. So consumerism forces us to spend more on our moms because they market more to women than men.
It might also depend on the individual mother or father, too. Interesting fact. You see that? So not only was the day succeeding your day or Mother's Day, but we get to spend less on our day as well. Do you ever think we'll catch up?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Yes, I think so. We will catch on.
All right.
Okay.
This is so funny. This is so funny.
Wow, another Father's Day fact. The idea of Father's Day was conceived by Sonora Smart Dodd to honor her father. Oh, see a woman. William Smart, a widowed Civil War veteran, left to raise 6 children on his own. Kudos to you, William Smart. You did a great job.
Well, that makes perfect sense. Aww. Knowing that now, you realize that it's not just because, hey, you're your father, whatever, but he actually was a single father, right?
And he did a great job for his daughter to ensure that he was honored.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's great. That's awesome.
I love it. You see, there are some great men in society. Should I refer to them as the drone bees?
Oh, come on.
The drone bees are good bees.
At least, anything but killer bees. We'll take it.
Exactly.
We'll take it. All right. Oh, Interesting Father's Day fact here in Thailand. The king's birthday is National Father's Day, and this is currently celebrated on the 5th of December. Wow.
So I wonder if he has a party and invite all the men in Thailand and they're all treated like kings on that day. What do you think?
Listen, I don't know. I just find it very interesting. I love that fact. You know what I mean? He's like the father of the nation anyway. So
I know.
It's like, hey, it's my day. It's Father's Day. It's your day. Yeah, great.
But it's far in the year though, so you gotta buy a Father's Day present and still Christmas present.
Depends. You might be. You know what? You can spend less. Hey, we should do that. We should have the stats for that, especially in Thailand. You know, do you spend less in December if they celebrate Christmas at all? I don't know that they do.
Oh.
I don't know. That's something I'd have to look at. But hey, it is what it is.
Yes.
Great fact. I'm certain you didn't know some of these, right?
I know. No, I didn't know that one. So according to the U.S. Census Bureau, the necktie is the most popular Father's Day gift and the easiest. Yeah, and the easiest.
And the easiest? Yeah. I wouldn't say the cheapest because I do
Exactly.
remember.
That's why I said easiest.
You wouldn't know it, right? But I am a lover of ties when I'm ready, but the tie has to be very exquisite. I remember probably about, I don't want to age myself at all, but you guys know my age already. It was on the show, right? So I can say. Yeah. So about 20 or so years ago, I remember walking into a department store in the U.S. and there was this lovely silk tie. And it was pasty.
I just sensed Jim. Was going to say silk, you know.
Oh, of course silk. And it was like $90. And I'm like, oh, that's so much money. That's so much money. $90. That was like 20 years ago, right?
You got it, right?
I'm like, I'm loving my dad. Hey, if you're gonna get your dad a tie,
silk tie,
make sure that it's a classy tie, okay? If you can't afford it. So we're talking about medallion ties. We're definitely talking silk and paisley. And if you need some tips on, where to find ties, hit me up. I'll tell you. I'll send you a link.
Yes, you definitely have to follow him to get that information.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We're easy anyway. You see that, right? Men are generally
easy, expensive, easy and quite expensive.
Depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
Because men clothes is not cheap. We can go in a store and buy like 50 pieces. And for a man, our 50 pieces amounts to one for you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Do we have any more dad facts?
Dad facts. This is so interesting. Well, you know what we can do though? Because our viewers might actually know of some facts that we don't. So if you know any interesting facts about how Father's Day is celebrated or anything else like that, why don't you send it to us? So email us at info@studio327inc.com or social media handles as well. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, right? So leave a comment, let us know at Studio327 Inc. Easy.
Yes.
So as I was saying before, Cortensia, I didn't know half of these facts, if at all. And that's being generous because I really knew little to none of them before this.
Yes, me too. Because I didn't know that Thailand had to wait until December for Father's Day. I thought, although we celebrated on different days, that it was around the same time.
Interesting stuff.
Yes.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, indeed.
So is it time for the giveaway?
Haha.
Is it time for the giveaway?
Is it time for the giveaway? Those of you who listened before, you know that we have something in store for you. And as Cortensia said, you set it up really well, And this is like the gift basket in the room. Can I say that? As in white elephant, gift basket in the room?
Gift basket, not an elephant. Not an elephant at all today. Oh man, we're going to have Dad looking dapper for Father's Day.
All right, so we've got a question for you. We're going to test your knowledge of... a well-known fact in St. Kitts and Nevis. Of course, get your fingers very happy. I need to give them the number before, so why don't I do that?
Yes.
So the number that you're going to call, 664-7327. 664-7327. You know what the 7 and 7327 stands for? It's very easy to remember, isn't it? The first 7. It's an S, right? For studio. So you're going to call that when I give you the question. And the question, of course, requires an answer in 2 parts.
2 parts,
you want to
not
tell them
one,
what the
2 parts.
question is, Cortensia?
For sure, I'm excited about this. What is the official and affectionately known name of the father of the nation? Once again, what is the official and affectionately known name of the father of the nation?
Yes.
This nation.
So you have to give both. It's an and part, right? And question. So the official name and the affectionate name of the quote-unquote father of the nation.
Yes. So remember, it's 664-7327. So you have to be close to the phone and you must call now in order to win your dad.
I hope this isn't locked anyway. I don't think I need
It's not locked.
to unlock it to answer. I don't think that.
So we're waiting on you.
You know, Oh, you're well.
Happy Father's Day.
Something tells me that you're going to be clashing with the music in the background. But anyway, hey, keep singing. This is so funny.
To our dads.
So that is something that is interesting to me. The father of the nation. Do you know this, guys? Come on, seriously. If you know it, you know what you get to win. Cortensia, perhaps you need to say it again.
Oh,
because
man,
I'm not sure that they know what they have to win here. This isn't
Dapper basket.
Exquisite. Father's Day gift. We've got basket. We've got a body wash for men. I guess that's a 2-in-1 type thing that you were talking about before.
Yes.
Uh-huh. We've got a lot of stuff. Cortensia, you want to lift it or should I?
Sure.
I understand that it's very heavy and it's full of stuff. Very, very heavy. It's even blue.
Strength of a woman. Yeah. We got loofah so that it can have a nice scrub down. We have a nice bar of soap and it's all from Dove. So you know everything is, and dial as well. So we have a nice towel here.
And all you have to do, I'll give the question again just in case you are just tuning in. What is the official and, it's a two-part question, what is the official and affectionately known name of the father of the nation? By nation, we are referring to St. Kitts and Nevis. So, 664-7327, 664-7327, if you know the answer.
Come on, folks.
Let us
free
know.
gift for Dad. If you have not yet prepared, come on, show Dad some appreciation. This question is very easy. We must know our founding father of this nation, or else he too might probably be rolling over and thinking, what?
Well, you just leave that basket at the site, right?
He would appreciate it. He would appreciate it. I'm sure he would.
I think we have our first caller. I'm putting this caller on speaker. Hi, good morning. You are live on Good Morning SKN.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with, please?
You're speaking with Flora?
I'm speaking with?
Yes.
I'm sorry, could you give me your name again?
With Flaw.
Flaw.
Yes.
Okay. And do you know the answer to this question? What?
I think so.
Okay.
Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw, known as Papa Bradshaw.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, that's sweet.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Hold the line, because we're not done with you yet. You just won yourself a wonderful gift basket for
Pops.
I love that. For Pops. For chance to say for Pops. Definitely true. So, yeah, that's great. Love your energy, by the way. So why don't you tell us, how do you plan to spend Father's Day this year?
My Father's Day, well, which traditional.
I'm sorry, say again?
He usually says he doesn't want anything, but he wants something, so I'll get him something nice.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's
nice
awesome.
luncheon.
So are you cooking?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you're cooking.
Ooh.
I told Cortensia earlier that, we men tend to be easy on the gift receiving things. You don't have to spend a lot of money on. Is that true of your dad?
Yes, he is. He's usually like, oh, okay, I want a wallet, or he's into cologne, so we get cologne. He's very simple. He's very simple.
Aww.
Yeah, typical dad.
Well, I'm happy that you're celebrating that and you're showing him your appreciation.
All right, so what's your dad's name?
My dad's name is Pablo.
Pablo. Well, Pablo, happy Father's Day to
Pablo,
you.
yes.
Your daughter just won you an incredible gift basket. We're wishing you all the best on your special day. Thank you, Flo, for participating.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be in touch, okay? To let you know how you can collect it. Thanks again.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Bye-bye. All right, so that was so cool. Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo won.
Pablo, you won yourself.
Pablo
your daughter
deserved
won it for you.
Yeah.
Look at what she said. Everything that we said before. Men tend to be easier on the gift side, right?
Yeah, and he doesn't want anything, but he does want something.
So I have to credit. Who do I credit for this? Is it a man or a woman? Never mind, I'm quitting. We're going to go to break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. More Good Morning SKN when we return.
And happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the Federation.
It's Infused Friday. Welcome to today's recipe. But before we get into that, let me give you some information about the benefits of H2O. Infused water adds more to your H2O. It not only gives you the same refreshed feeling that water does, but it adds flavor and nutritional benefits. Adding different combinations of herbs, fruits, and spices to your water can lead to endless combinations that are not only delicious, but extremely good for you. Helping to control bloating, because many women suffer from bloating due to excess salt or hormonal fluctuation. Water-rich foods such as lemon and cucumber can help control this problem. How does this link into relaxation? Well, if you infuse your drink with herbs that are linked to relaxation, such as sage, this often helps. What are the benefits of anti-aging? Well, if you add dark berries and pomegranate seeds, which are rich in antioxidants, this can help protect against the effects of aging. Let's talk about metabolism. Many fruits can boost your metabolism and help with weight loss, so be sure to add in your raspberries, strawberries, tangerines, and any other delicious fruit. Now, let's move on to the recipe for this Friday, which is watermelon and lemon mint. Ingredients: 1 small cup of watermelon pieces, 1 large lemon sliced, and a handful of fresh mints. Now, for the directions, it's very simple. You just need a pitcher and add 1 small cup of watermelon sliced, 1 large lemon sliced, and a handful of fresh mint. Muddle ingredients and fill pitcher with ice water, and you're good to go. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content. That's why I am salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. At GMSKN and Studio 327, our platforms are open to all political persuasions and perspectives. On Monday, the young Hamites shared their inspiration and vision and role in politics and policy making. In addition, we shared some local statistics from a Youth in Politics survey conducted by Studio 327. Over the week, the results trickled in, and we are now going to share them with you. All right, so we asked, very first question.
Look at that.
Youth, and again, this was open to people ages 18 to 35.
Yes.
Technically, there would be youth, the youth category.
Yes.
Are you a registered voter? So 90% of respondents said that they were, 10% said that they are not. What do you make of that? Good sign, bad sign?
Good sign. Good sign, and the 10 will eventually catch on and it will be 100. So there's little room for improvement because 90 is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah.
It says to me that youth are interested in politics when you look at it that way.
Not only in politics, but in policies as well, because they want to have a voice.
Good.
So, yeah, I think
Absolutely
they're doing
right. Yeah, besides, we keep hearing that this is our country anyway. This is the
Yes.
country of the youth, and
We are important.
we are important.
We are the generation that's taking over.
I love how we're calling ourselves youth, and we know technically we're
One
no longer
parish at a
youth. But hey,
time.
you know, we're still young people, kind of, sort of, maybe in between it. Yeah, so we'll take it.
Take that back. We are young
The
people.
official.
We are young people.
Listen, you and I would not have been able to take this poll. I'm just saying that. That's all I'm
Why?
saying.
We could be the other in the poll.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this a little bit. So what does that tell you in terms of people's responses to the will or the desire to have them register to vote?
You mean the young
Yeah,
person?
it says that they're responding to it, aren't they?
They are responding to it, as I said. They want to be part of the policy making. They want to see certain projects and development in the country. So they want to have a voice in that. and they also want to see sound leaders. So that's why I think some of them are putting up their bid to become candidates,
Different
as we would have spoken on Sunday.
Different from when I was younger, because I remember believing, I think this was the dominant perspective of a lot of the people that were on my age at the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's only one vote that we have anyway, and that vote hardly makes a difference because, you know, you can't really do anything. Now you see a little difference.
Yes.
People think differently about that, and that's a good thing. All right.
And I'm glad that young people are now included
Absolutely
in politics,
right.
and we're not just told, oh, you're children or you're too young. Yeah,
Indeed.
so.
But we've got other results, actually.
Yeah.
So let's look at them. We asked, how likely are you to vote? Let's take a look at this. The biggest chunk of the pie goes to those who said that they are very likely to vote at 40%. If we are taking the likely with that, we've got 22% who said they were likely.
Yes.
So
they're sure.
Basically, 6/10 of the respondents said, you know, they're likely or very likely to vote. 23% said they were unlikely to vote, and I think that they can be swayed either way. They might stay there, or they might very well just, you know, decide, I'm going to vote after all. There are some people who decide, you know, late in the game. And we also have 15% saying that they are very unlikely to vote. So that is, what, 38% roughly? Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you think
Unlikely,
they're
unlikely combined?
very unlikely to vote?
I don't know, some people are just not interested. And it's possible that, to be honest, in discussing with different people that I've talked to, given enough time, it seems that there's this belief that it doesn't matter who takes office. It doesn't matter from which party that person takes office. Given enough time, they tend to mirror the others that were ousted for them to take office, or you know, that sort of thing. Or they tend to look alike, or they do the same things. And I guess there's this sense of mistrust sometimes that people are in it for selfish reasons.
Yes.
And that's what it is. That's very important too, now that you made me say that, because I was saying to someone in my household the other day, to be called to service in politics is just that, it's service.
Yes.
It's not a popularity contest,
Exactly.
although we tend to think of it like that.
For the people.
It's not about celebrity, it's really about serving people.
Yeah.
And so it's a calling, really it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the interest in politics. Ooh, how interested are these young people in politics? I think we can kind of gauge it based on the previous two that we saw, right?
Look at that. Look at that.
Uh-oh. Look at that, though. Look at that, and they're going from the top.
Imagine if we really got the populace to come in and really vote. Very interested might have been past that.
It's possible, but the thing that stands out for me in this one is that neutral, those who say, you know what, I don't really care one way or the other, I'm indifferent to it. They're like in the lead here.
Yeah.
They're roughly, let's say 34%.
I guess maybe they don't want to be identified as anything, so maybe that's why they're being neutral, but they are going to vote.
I think it was anonymous.
You don't think so?
Yeah. Can I see that slide again? I want to see it again, just to make some comparisons. When it comes back up, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
If we can, but definitely. All right, so neutral. Very interested. They're pretty much on par.
Yeah.
So the neutral people might shift. Like I said, there were some people who decide to vote late anyway. I mean, they have to get the registration process in. Might be surprised. Well, again, 90% of these people are registered to vote anyway. And the fact that they're neutral is like, I'm going to make up my mind later.
You see the 10%? 10% still not interested. So maybe that's the 10% that are not registered.
That's even. All right, let's go on. What else do we have to share? Source of political information.
Word of mouth.
Potentially, what stands out to you here?
Look at that. I'm wondering how come the political campaign isn't getting more traction, because that's what's happening. And if I'm to speak on it, that's where I get most of the information from, because you know the word of mouth by the time it gets you, it changes, right?
Yes,
and everybody adds or subtract.
Yeah.
So I'm actually surprised.
Well, maybe because the political campaigns themselves, the meetings that they have and so on, they're just very long, and most people don't want to sit through. Remember, we're talking about younger people who are generally busy. They might not have the time or the attention.
They want to go. They want to leave.
Precisely, you go with the social stuff. You do whatever makes sense to you, right? That's exactly what happens here. All right, so let's talk about the issues of interest.
Yes.
We asked them about that. What issue interests you the most? Now, this is going to be a kicker. This is the one where, look at that breakdown. All right, so that other entries, we're going to have to do some more research to find out exactly what those
what do they mean? Yeah.
Because it does say, and we have, lists from 2 to 5, of course, employment, education, housing, healthcare, and education development.
I'm surprised education and development is so low, though, because without education, there's no power, right?
Yeah.
And you would think after you come back from being educated, you would want maybe a little house to, give your parents space, a little break, and then employment. But they're in, they're thinking different to I must
the
say.
majority. Can I say that slide again really quickly? Because I don't think that we had any, other than the first one, the others were pretty much on par, with the exception to the last one, the exception being the last one, right? Because 14, 12, 11, and 11 again, healthcare, housing, really a negligible difference here. So it says to me, when you add all these things up, okay, 42%, the dominant, most voters, most young people would be interested in those latter issues. And that's still important because that's what potentially would determine the vote. Who do you vote for? Who has the better policies?
I'm surprised healthcare is that low too, because what does that say? We have a healthy generation, so nobody needs the healthcare?
I guess we think that because of our ability to deal with COVID-19, particularly in our healthcare system, is under stress, and we see that it's pretty much behind us, although we're hearing, warnings that it really isn't. So I guess it depends on how people perceive that. All right, and the last one, government intervention to interest youth.
Okay, so this one, they want more education now.
Scholarship opportunities. Yes, but that's tied with youth representation and political choices. They want to be heard, as you were saying, at 23%. They want to bridge the gap between high school and college. So those policies that are implemented to do that, Yes, so you leave high school, but you go, what are you doing in between? Can you then go on to college, I suppose? That would be real important there. Greater opportunities for creatives. Now that's a big one, if you think about it, because it's just 19%. We were at 23 and 20 respectively. Now we get to 19. That's a key concern as well. So we have more younger people who are in that creative space who want opportunities to follow their dreams, to be their own entrepreneurs, not working for anybody else, etc. That works. And of course, education comes back in on the last point because it's more technology programs in schools. That's important.
Technology is the way to go these days.
And we're rounding that off, with the other in 3%. So that's the poll that was conducted over.
And I hope the government officials were watching too, so they can see what the youth wants, and they can include it in their campaigns as they go along.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, campaigns are dynamic after all, so that makes sense. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young people and older in our society. We recognize, however, that this does not represent all the youth and their views on politics, but we believe that this sample gives glimpses of their thoughts on the issues. So to all of our respondents, we want to say a heartfelt thank you for participating in our survey, and we also encourage young people to stay informed and to be part of the change that you want to see in the world.
Please be. So go out and vote.
Now.
And for the 10% that's still missing, please register today. I believe you still have time to. And make an informed decision.
Informed decision. With those words, we're going to go to a break. We'll be back in a moment.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to another Infused Friday, and we have another amazing infused water recipe for you today, which is mango, papaya and pineapple. So let's get into just some of the benefits of this fine selection of fruit. Mango juice is full of potassium and magnesium, the two compounds that regulate blood pressure in the body. Consuming mango juice daily can help one keep fit and maintain blood pressure and keep hypertension in check. Drinking mango juice also makes sure there is enough fluid in the body to keep it balanced. Did you know that mangoes are good for your eyes, improves immunity, great for digestion, helps fight cholesterol and may burn fat and reduces acne? Papayas contain high levels of antioxidants, vitamin A, vitamin C and vitamin E. Diets high in antioxidants may reduce the risk of heart disease. The antioxidants prevent the oxidation of cholesterol. When cholesterol oxidizes, it's more likely to create blockages that lead to heart disease. And finally, pineapple, rich in vitamin C and manganese, which promotes healthy bones. Pineapple is packed with disease-fighting antioxidants. Thanks to the antioxidants, pineapple has cancer-fighting properties. In addition, pineapples can aid digestion and assist in weight loss. Now for the ingredients. You need 1/4 cup of papaya, 1 cup of mango, 1/4 cup of pineapple, 1/2 cup of ice and 12 ounces of cold water. Directions: wash fruits well, chop and slice ingredients and add to a large jar or jug of iced water. Stir and serve in tall glasses. refreshing. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
I eat some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try our next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
This is Christopher Martin, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at St. Kitts Music Festival, which runs from June 23rd through to the 25th. All my fans, all my supporters, come out in your numbers, you understand? That this is going to be an experience like no other. Martin and dancing to the fullest. Yo, you can say we are friends. Come out to the music festival then. Easy. I don't trust nobody who's friends with everybody.
St. Kitts and Nevis, it's your real top girl Shaniel Muir, and I will be performing live at the St. Kitts Music Festival. So you don't know, June 23rd to the 25th, it's gonna be a mad vibe. I cannot wait to see my fans. Everybody, make sure you get your tickets now and come out and celebrate with us. It's gonna be a banger. Yeah, first time in St. Kitts, and I'll be there to hold our vibes with you. So you wanna, every top girl, every top man roll out. Mwah.
That he was saying. Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Jamie and I have co-hosted Good Morning SKN, the best morning show in SKN. Of course, the best.
I was going to say that again.
The best morning show in SKN. Yes, Jamie and I. Where you get a little bit of everything for everyone. For 5 months now, and today it is our 93rd episode. We're almost 100 together.
Oh, cool.
Look at that, look at that.
Stats.
So throughout our many discussions on and off camera, one would suspect that we know a bit about each other. Well, we are going to test that theory by playing a game of how well do you know your co-hosts? So Jimmy, you want to tell them how it works?
Well, why not? I mean, this could have easily been, what is your wardrobe going to wear for the next episode? But anyway, what is your co-host going to wear for the next episode?
Exactly.
When I said, what is your wardrobe going to wear for the next episode? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Signals crossed. Let's see how well that translates into my knowing you. Anyway, here's how the game works. This game is in a this or that format. A prompt with 2 options will appear on the screen. 2 options. And we will take turns answering for the other person by writing down which option we think the other person would choose, either this or that. And once we finished writing, the other person will say what his or her choice is, and we will flip our answers to see if we guessed the answer correctly. Hopefully we get it correctly. There might be times
we have to.
I don't know.
We have to. We are so in sync on our wardrobe. Then we should be in sync with everything else, right?
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because we don't drink our tea with sugar. That's the next thing that we're in sync with.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. We normally exchange our throat healers in the morning. So we got a lot of
that's
things
also
in
true.
common. Yeah.
And we're always smiling. Yeah, that's also very true.
Hortense is always winning.
Oh, that's a lie. That is such a lie. That is such a lie.
Oh, man. So you had a few wins. You had a few wins. So are we ready to play? Let's
Hortense,
go.
It's Friday, not lie. Not lie day, okay?
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
He said it's not lie. Oh, so it's me? Okay. Definite.
Answer for your co-host. So Hortense has to determine whether my preference is coffee or tea. Interesting. Are you?
This is an easy one.
That is an easy one, really?
This one is a giveaway. Can I flip my answer?
Oh, so I have to answer. Yes, I have to answer. You can't flip it yet.
I'm just excited to flip.
You see how she wants to cheat? She wants to get the points, and then I'm going to say like that, and it's going to be disqualified. I think we did that already this week. Here we go. So I prefer tea.
Dun, 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 dun. I should have put some stars around it.
Wow. Okay.
That one was too easy, I said.
Yeah.
That one was too easy.
You
so
see?
Jamie.
Because it's not lie day.
I can see your paper.
Because it's not lie day, I didn't lie in my response. You see that? Hortensia, you want to read this one?
So he has to guess, or should I say answer? Answer for me if I like to go out or if I like to stay in. So let's see. I like to go out to eat, but I prefer to stay in on most days. So I have to choose an answer, right?
Yes, you have to choose an answer, Hortensia.
So I would say stay in.
That's the name of the game.
I would say stay in. Yeah. What did he say? Oh, no way!
And we're tied. That's it.
Oh my God.
It kind of helps when I pass by your house and I see your car. Yeah, that doesn't give me any clues at all, does it?
My car could be there, but I don't have to be there, Jamie. How about that?
That's true, but you know,
How about that?
Perception.
What?
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess, indeed.
Wow.
Oh man.
Hortensia, you have to. I love the way you guys came up with these questions, though. Wow. You're gonna answer whether I prefer to dress up or dress down.
Oh wow. So which one do you prefer? Because I'm excited to flip my board around.
I can't give you any clues at all because then that would be cheating. So it depends.
I'm done writing.
You're done writing.
Yes.
Oh, so now I have to tell you.
Yes.
Whether I prefer to dress up or dress.
I'm excited.
Boy, there's no in between, is there? So you're asking me to write it. There is no in between.
No in between.
All right, let's assume, for instance, that we're talking about what we do in the mornings here on Good Morning SKN, in which case that would be such an easy thing to guess. So I would say dress up.
Okay. I've seen you prior to this and you've always been somebody that dresses up.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I didn't know that, but hey, it's great.
We're going good.
Wow. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, let's see.
Now I have to answer for Hortensia. How well do I know you, Hortensia?
Huh?
I wonder if our viewers want to play this game as well. You guys can be leaving us comments and you can be answering these things, right?
So, am I sweet or savory? I'm not looking at you right.
Which do you prefer, sweet or savory? Wow.
Let's see if he can get this.
Okay. You know, for a second I forgot that I was supposed to be writing. I thought I was just going to give an answer. So I forgot the rules.
Mind
of the
you,
game.
I said the clue. Let's see what he's going to write. Still didn't catch on.
All right, here we go.
God.
3. Oh, Hortensia, you've got to say it first. Yeah.
Savory. If Jamie put sweet, I'm going to beat him. What did Jamie put? No.
Listen, all I had to go on was the way that you were reacting to your birthday cake and all this stuff.
Because it's the cake I wanted, but I like savory.
Okay, you like savory.
I like sour stuff, I like sweet stuff, so it has to be right in between, so savory. All right.
Wow. So Hortensia has to answer for me now. Books or TV, which do I prefer? Wow.
Hortensia's ready.
These questions are not difficult at all. They actually are. It actually depends. So, but if I had to choose between the two, that's a very good one. I don't even know what I prefer. I'll answer you in 3, 2. Can we spin the wheel for this one?
No, you can't.
I'll answer you. Okay. I think honestly, I prefer TV.
Dun, 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 dun. I listened to him speak about his Netflix shows and catching up with his other students, how should I say it? Your other classmates around the world, like when you guys are tired of the books, because I know the books must be a lot for you guys. Yeah, in your field, so so TV. Who knows their co-host best? Didn't I say I?
All right, so I'm going to answer this one. Let's go. Hortensia, would you rather be alone or in a group? I'm going to be thinking about this one.
Don't forget, you got to write it down.
Oh, yes.
Am I the fastest writer here? Am I the only one that's excited to write down? I'm even done writing even before the question is sorted.
All right, so here's my answer.
No, I got to say first.
Oh, you have to say it.
I don't mind being in a group, but on most days, she is a loner. Oh, you got that one.
You guys like how I'm recycling, by the way? I realized that we're writing on the paper, so I actually flipped to my own.
So I'm not being a good recycler. Okay,
yeah, I'm recycling.
All right.
The next thing I'll probably do is fold.
But then because of my marker, it's gonna.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You do what you want. That's nice.
My co-host. Oh.
Do I prefer fruits or vegetables?
Oh my gosh. Does my co-host prefer fruit or vegetables? Okay.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken or the egg, the vegetable or the fruit? Well, in alphabetical order, it would be the fruit. Which come first? The fruit? No, you're not supposed to write.
Oh, I'm supposed to tell you.
Remember, I'm the boss
My
here.
signals are getting crossed today. I don't know.
I
what it
know. I'm
My
so
wires are
ready.
crossed.
Guys, see, I've written, but I gotta hide it for now because I don't want him to see what I wrote. But I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna say vegetables.
Oh my gosh, why? Why?
Yeah. I'm actually. You know what it is? I don't like sweet.
Oh, you don't like sweet.
I would eat, right, fruit, and it's good and so on, but yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
depends.
All right. So now, Jamie, is when you write when my question comes up, okay? And I get to answer, and then you flip your board.
All right, Teacher K. Thank you for the lesson. You know, since I haven't been learning it very well.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Aww. So, Jamie, do I prefer a cat or a dog? I gotta say it just like the New Yorkers, a dog. Do I prefer a dog? Yeah.
Wow. Bet you wouldn't try that with cat.
The wheel is spinning your I don't think the New Yorkers have a word for cat. The cat is cat.
All right.
Dog is dog. Which come first, the cat or the dog?
All right, here's my answer.
But you had to wait for me. What's your answer though? You can put it up.
No, you gotta
put it
say
up.
it first. I'm hiding it.
Exactly, you're correct. Dog.
Okay.
I always say I want a dog, but my yard is too small.
Yes,
So you
I
cannot
heard
say you missed that.
But then your reaction to Blondie actually threw me for a loop because I'm like,
No,
when Blondie humped you,
Blondie's
by the way,
reaction to me.
that clip.
I was shocked.
Exactly, your reaction to Blondie's reaction to that clip, right? I'm sure he got a lot of hits. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Cortetti's running from Blondie." So I'm like, "Is Cortetti gonna be a dog lover or a cat lover?" I'm not sure about this.
No,
Let's just go
she
with
caught me off guard.
it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. All right, Talks and Barks when they were here or on YouTube. Go check that one out.
Blondie humped
took
me.
a liking to you. Actually, they said it was about being dominant.
Yeah.
So she was asserting
and a liking.
her dominance.
So she wants
and
me
a
to
liking.
be her owner. Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
By humping my poor leg.
Hey, we're tied. We're actually tied.
Okay, so this is Jamie. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this one is hard. Jamie, which one do you prefer?
History.
Oh my gosh.
What did you have?
History? So that means story? Does that mean story?
Yeah, I like history.
So it's a story.
I like art too. Don't get
Oh
wrong.
man,
I, do like
I
art
got
too.
it wrong.
But
Oh, you like a story? Okay.
Yeah, I liked the accounts of things.
Okay.
I don't know if it comes mostly because I like to challenge people's perspectives. If I hear different accounts that kind of paints a better picture as to what the truth is.
Okay.
That'd be it. So we're actually tied. Wow.
Do we have any more to break this tie?
Apparently we do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is me. Plan it or wing it? Do I like to plan it or do I like to wing it?
Wow. Do you like to plan it or do you like to wing?
Don't forget, you gotta write.
I've gotta
then
write
I
it.
say.
I've got to write it.
I have to beat my student.
Wow.
He's not paying attention to the cues.
I know, right? I'm recycling my paper again. Plan it or wing it? I would say.
Let's see what you say. Let's see what
Here's
you
my
say.
answer.
Oh, you got it correct. I like plans.
Alrighty.
I can wing it sometimes, but I prefer to know what I'm doing.
All right.
So that is correct.
Good.
So let's see if I'm gonna win. I need to win.
You need to win.
No tie juice.
Didn't you say that you were going to win already? All right. Trash talking. Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
So you have to answer for me now.
Yes.
Am I an early bird or a night owl?
So you gotta tell me, and before I flip my board, I've already written.
Yeah.
You know I'm prepared.
I'm an early bird.
He says it. He goes running, and then when he has to study, he's up early. Yeah.
What
So
are the things you say on television, huh?
So we're tied still?
That keep you from winning a game.
Man.
Now I know. I'm going to say less.
Aw, so we're tied.
Okay, so apparently we
Yeah.
know each other equally well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the result.
Aw.
I'll take it.
That's sweet. That's
Yay.
sweet.
Guess what else we know?
That we'll be right back after this break.
Oh, yeah.
So
Definitely.
stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Remember, lots are coming. Lots are coming. Yeah.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods. Let's get salt smacked.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
St. Kitts and Nevis, it's me, your girl Jada Kingdom, aka Twinkle, and June the 25th, I'm gonna be performing live at the St. Kitts Music Festival at the Kim Collins Field. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see you guys. I want you guys to show me a good time because it's gonna be my first time in St. Kitts and Nevis, and we're gonna have crazy fun. See you guys there. Mwah.
One day I have to win. That's
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
You ever hear Earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, Earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
No cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, everybody. Today we're going to have a little, can I say little big conversation? Because there's nothing little about this conversation. We're going to have a great conversation with none other than Genevieve Hanley, who wears many hats. Not from what I can see today, though, but hey.
Yeah, no hats today.
From being an entrepreneur in marketing, rather, and travel blogging, to being the founder of the Learning Empowerment through the Arts program, LEAP, headquartered in St. Kitts, but now with a branch in Nevis.
Mm-hmm.
Great. So since she has so much to tell us, we are going to get right into it. First of all, Genevieve, welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
We're glad to have you. This has been a long time coming, from what I know. So
yes, I know.
Yes.
Long overdue.
You would indeed. All right. So Leap recently had 2 productions. There was one in St. Kitts and one in Nevis. And we want to start with one by an interesting name, Selfish.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about the performers, the expectations that you had for it, and the feedback from the general public.
Oh, that has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that show was our return to the big stage after a 2-year hiatus because of the pandemic. So it was really, like, I just get sentimental just thinking about it. Selfish was a pun for the storyline and the message that we wanted to convey during the show. So it was about a fishing community that went astray a bit with some poor leadership, and then they found their way back to their true essence and values and their good way of living. So we really played along on those words to highlight the importance of generosity, especially in the time that we live in, right? And the feedback has just been so overwhelming. I've been like bombarded with lots of positive reviews, messages. People are asking for an encore, and so I can't manage, I'm sorry. But it has just been really, really good. And not just for me, because Leap is more than just me. For the many dancers and the people who work behind the scenes, it's been a tremendous success for everybody.
That's great.
So, Genevieve, I want to know, how did you get into dancing? And not only dancing, theater and drama? Before I continue with the next
I'm going to confess, I don't like when people ask me that question, because the answer is not a good one. It's not the one that you would think. I don't have a fairy tale story to give you. It was actually my 10th birthday party, right? And I had just moved to St. Kitts from Antigua. And so we were going to reside here, me and my family. And I went to dance on the dance floor with my new friends that I had just been in the process of making. And let's say I had a bit of a struggle. I didn't know I was struggling, but my aunt, who is very outspoken, Auntie Trudy, called me aside and she said, "We need to get you into a dance class." And then shortly after, I was in a dance class. So that's how I got into the arts. And I fell in love immediately. I realized quite quickly that this was where I belong. This is a passion of mine. I'm good at it, with a little training, of course. But I'm good at it, and I really felt alive. And to this day, I feel that way every single time I step into my studio and I have anything to do with the arts. That's where I thrive.
So your 2 left feet straightened out. Thanks.
In summary.
There's hope for you guys. There's hope for those of us who have 2 left feet still. Let's talk a little bit about Tory Jump Out. Tory Jump Out,
Yeah. So, that has to tie in with a saying. Now, I'm sure you can pick up already that Leap always does something interesting, something to lure you in and wonder, well, what is this going to be about? So here in the Caribbean, I'm not sure if it's just St. Kitts, we say mouth open, Tory jump out, right? So that was a little play again on words and slangs and cliches and that kind of thing, and culture. And it was really about the things that come out of our mouths and being very careful about it and deliberate and caring and thoughtful. And I thought that, again, we're in a time where we needed to hear that message. And again, I am so overwhelmed and grateful for the response that we got. Even before the show, we sold out completely, which is unheard of.
So congratulations.
It was the response in Nevis, and bear in mind, I'm fairly new to the Nevis community. Leap Nevis started in 2018, and then remember, then we would have had a 2-year break from 2020 to now, and so a lot of the opportunities I think I had to bond with Nevis in certain ways publicly and so on, I felt like I missed out on. So when I saw like the overwhelming support from everyone, and they want to see the show and it's sold out, and then you look out into the audience and you see people, it's packed, and people are cheering and shouting and rooting for us and sending messages and stuff. It's really, really, really been a blessing. So it was an amazing show, and I'm so proud of Leap Nevis.
As you should be.
Yes. So we have a clip from one of the dances from Selfish. Let's have a look.
So I'm getting ahead of myself here today because we're just filled with so excitement.
Yeah.
You guys can't see, but there's like goosebumps and stuff. Jenny, why don't you tell us what we were looking at?
Listen, I was just saying while the clip was playing, I've seen that 1,000 times. I've helped choreograph, I've worked with the dancers, but every time I see it, I get chills because it was a vision of mine. And again, it's one thing to have a nice, pretty show and have everyone dress up, but it's a next thing to have the responsibility and even the power to say something to an audience and hope that you touch somebody in some special way. And that, even though we did that, I think throughout the night, that was the culmination of the message we were trying to deliver. I think like we live in a time where politics can be something very toxic and divisive. And we just felt really compelled at LEAP to put together something that prompted people to come together, embrace the true essence of togetherness. And we can wear different colors, we can back different teams, but it doesn't mean that we have lost ourselves as humans and the values that we're supposed to have in terms of looking out for each other and being friends and being a good neighbor have to be dissolved in the process, you know? So that's what Vice Versa Love was about. And thank you to all my dancers. They have been such good sports, embracing the message and delivering exactly how I wanted. And thanks for the audience. Thanks to the audience for being so receptive and supportive and shouting out and getting it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we definitely heard the shouts, I'm telling you.
Yes.
It's to hear you talk about it, honestly, I feel like I've been
with
transported.
Such passion,
And I feel like I'm getting that glimpse as to exactly what goes into it and what this means to you.
It means a lot.
Dancers. So thank you for sharing that. We'll be back to talk with you more after this. Stay tuned, everyone.
Yes.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao, bango!
Me pray every time I feel can't do no different. Swear me have a win, that's why I'ma try again. Pray every time I feel, cause God always a listen. One day I have to win, that's why I'ma try again.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt? Get salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. If you are just joining us, we have with us the multi-talented creator of Leap, Genevieve Hanley.
You're too kind. Thank you.
There was a question that we didn't ask that I want to ask. Do you think the message was received well, or do you think the audience got the idea of selfish, especially that clip that we watched?
Oh yes, hands down. Okay. And I took a risk in portraying things in the way that I did because I was fully aware that it's possible that they won't get it. Okay. But I'm sure you heard in the clip what the crowd response was. Like from the moment the dancers walked on stage in the political shirts, everybody was like, oh, what they're about to do, what's happening. And then as the story unfolded through the choreography, you heard people shouting. I saw people stand and clap. Aww. It was just really, see again, goosebumps.
Goosebumps. It was just, look.
Yes,
on cue.
Okay. We're twinning here.
We're twinning, definitely.
But it was so well received, and I did get a lot of messages and feedback about how timely the message was and how well received. And
yeah, because we tend to fall out during this time over nothing.
Over nothing, you know, and like I was telling you during the break, like we are beyond the color thing and the tribalism of things and stuff, and especially with my audience and my dancers who are either too young to vote, but heading to that age, or they're now of age and are about to vote. Like we want to put our fresh take on politics and our expectations and so on. And so that was a major statement. And again, they were very receptive and supportive, and so was the audience. So again,
they got it.
Very proud moment for us at Leap.
Yeah. All right, so that was the hard question. Here's the easy question. We're going to release some of the tension.
Dive in. Hit me hard.
All right, so we've got a quote from one of Leap's creations, and we're going to ask you what you do to live by. And here's the quote. Most of what I love, I've converted into business. I figure if I'm going to work hard at something, I should at least enjoy it as I go along, right? Yeah. So what do you say about that?
So I think I am very blessed to live a dream, right? And to work in an environment that promotes all my passions and the passions of others, right? So like I said, from very early on in my life, I realized what I loved. I realized that, first of all, I was good at many things, but not everything lit me up, right? If I had society's way in my life, I think I would have been a lawyer. A lot of people had me lined up to be, to take on that career path, but nah, this dance thing and theater thing, and that was really my niche and my calling. And every day I wake up and I work on my dream, and I get to be around people who understand the vision and who are excited to be a part of the family. It's a blessing. So I work really hard. I think a lot of people glamorize entrepreneurship and make it seem like, something that you're at home sipping your tea and you're just waiting for the next paycheck and whatever. It's a lot of work. I always tell people I'm the managing director, but I'm also the janitor, right? I clean up. I do my own accounting, I do my own marketing. So if you can imagine a big team in a big corporation, I wear a lot of hats to make that happen. And so I'm doing several people's job to make one thing happen, right? And so a lot of times I'm exhausted, a lot of times I'm a little discouraged because you don't get something done in a certain way, or you have to figure out something from scratch, but it's the passion and the love that pulls you through every time. So I'm a hard-working professional, but I really don't think I work a day in my life.
Oh, look at that. And I love that your corporation is thriving, because we see that.
Yeah, it is. Despite a pandemic, we are here and we're in our numbers and we're smiling and we made it through. Hopefully, I'm saying that. Like,
put it out in the universe. Put it out already.
Putting it out
yes,
there.
Put it out there. Yes.
But we're here, and we've weathered storms, not just pandemic-wise, but we're here. And we are here full of heart and looking forward to a bright future, as always.
Yes, indeed.
So we're going to go down memory lane now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
The journey continues.
She said it in a sinister voice.
I know, right? I'm like, yes.
No. Okay.
So 2002, does that ring a bell? You were the National Carnival Queen and then Miss Caribbean Tourism in 2003. Did these prepare you for life's journey? Barefoot journey, should I say? Specifically Caribbean's barefoot journey.
I see what you did there. Listen, my pageantry, my step into pageantry actually was on a whim actually. I never envisioned myself as the pageanty type, or I never had it as a goal. I want a crown, I want to be that, or whatever. I actually went in just on a whim, almost. I don't want to tell that story on camera. We'll say that in the uncut version. Okay. But I went in almost as a part of a dare, in summary. And let me tell you, I was only 18 when I won that pageant. Okay. So I'm hoping that y'all can maybe edit out the year that I won so that y'all can do the math on all that. But yes, all jokes aside, I was only 18 when I won that pageant, and it totally catapulted me, I think, into almost womanhood.
Oh, lovely.
Right? My eyes were opened in a lot of ways when it came to professional settings, etiquette, travel, having some form of ambassadorial duty and responsibility, and really being a role model to people. I think I underestimated that entering the pageant and knowing that it's a possibility that I can win. But when I say that the doors opened up and the floodgates opened to reveal a lot of possibilities in my life, I really think it helped chart a very interesting and opportunity-filled course for me in life.
Lovely.
So, if you'd like to enter the National Carnival Queen pageant, do it.
Go for it.
Do it.
Go
You never
for
know
it.
where it take you.
Yes. Yes.
What were, if you could pick one or two, what were some of the lessons that you carry with you now, even from that time?
I think one of them is humility. I think when you attain success in a lot of ways, and bear in mind, pageant success is very glittery, right? And it's very public, and it's a crown, and it's being invited to events, and it's travel, and it's people shaking your hand and want to take pictures, almost like you've instantly become some form of celebrity, whether locally, regionally, or even internationally. And I'm very blessed to have a beautiful family and beautiful friends that surround me that keep things mellow for me and keep me down to earth. And I think humility is one of the things that I've learned, that despite successes, it doesn't make me better or make anybody lesser than me. And I think I also learned about potential, you know. I think a lot of times we think a lot about what we can achieve, but we can only see so far as where we stand, right? And when I've realized through that experience that sometimes you have to step out of the box, on top of the box. You have to really put yourself in unique positions to be able to expand your vision and expand your horizons. And I think I've learned how to do that. That when I get that feeling that I'm bored or comfortable or anything, shift my angle, and then now I can see something else and have something else to pursue.
Am I going to see that at one of Leap's performances? I love the visual, by the way.
Listen, yes, of course. Anything is possible at the Leap show. And the Leap fans know that.
Switch the angle.
Yeah, we could shift anytime.
So I cannot let you go without you answering this one. So on this year's International Women's Day, one of the panelists mentioned that it is possible to have it all. So how do you balance all of this activity while being a parent, entrepreneur, and everything else that you do?
I wish I knew the answer to that.
I love it. I love the answer.
But you know, I think the duality of life, the good, the evil, night and day, the busy, the downtime, everything just works in harmony. And I think that we can get very lost in one, appearing to be busy because it makes us feel important, or just overwhelming ourselves with stuff, and I have to do this, I have to do that, because you feel a sense of responsibility to others or to yourself. You don't want to let yourself down, and you always want to look like you're doing the most.
Yes.
But I have learned and evolved to understand that I need the opposite side just as much as I need that, right? And so I take pride in vacation, relaxing, as my brother would say, Kevin, laying down, right? And so that has really helped neutralize a lot of the things, the go, and the sparkle, and the glitter, and the costumes, and the dancing, and the being here, there, and everywhere. the downtime has balanced me out, and it gives me the opportunity to spend time with friends and family and put things back into perspective and stuff. I actually dub myself now a hard-working professional expert at relaxing.
I love it.
Expert at laying down.
Yeah, at laying down. As my brother would say, at laying down. It's not just laying down, it's laying down.
Laying down.
Yes.
Love it. I love
Different
it.
connotations.
Yes, laying down sound a little more aggressive, and you're gonna, you know, fall back.
I love it. Yeah. We are out of time, and I can't even believe that. So we're gonna have to have you back.
Yeah.
You know that, because there's so much more to talk about.
Time always goes when we're having fun.
Maybe the next time I could come back in costume, because you mentioned me doing a
live
and give us a number.
Exactly.
Yes,
that'd be so great. Thank you so much.
I'd come back with that for you next time.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
Pleasing pleasure.
You know, hey, you know what? We need to have Genevieve back more regularly if you can find the time. Please, I'm putting it out there into the universe.
It'd be my pleasure. I really appreciate you all having me.
All right, great to talk to you. More Good Morning SKN in a moment. Stay tuned.
Go lay down.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
I'm here to say St. Kitts, Nevis, with a name for us I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah. Respect the COVID protocols. In a time like this, all for one for all. St. Kitts, Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface of the places to go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, seek the facts first. And boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, furlough, sanitize, observe the protocols all about. Be wise. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Me family fitting boat and you. Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kittitian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love St. Kitts bad. Easy no man.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Oh my God, it's hype up section, hype up section, hype up segment right now. So it's time for another segment of Music Festival Beat. The entire federation, yes, is literally brimming with excitement, like myself.
I couldn't tell.
As the St. Kitts Music Festival draws nearer. It will be taking place next weekend, that's the 23rd to the 25th of June. And today we have the pleasure of speaking with one of the local artists performing this year. Yes, it is the one and only Mr. High Energy, Ruckus H.E. So, man, the energy low? The energy needed to be high?
If I turn on the energy right now,
problems.
Yeah, we have to build the place.
Okay.
I think we wouldn't mind going bigger anyway, so why not?
So welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Yes.
Again, I should say welcome back. Yeah.
It's actually good to be back here.
Okay.
I was here sometime last year. It would have been, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Back in December.
Okay.
Yes.
And again, as I said, it feels really good to be back here.
Okay. So tell me, how did it feel when you finally sealed the deal to perform at this year's music festival?
Well, it is always a pleasure being selected as one of the artists to perform on the St. Kitts Music Festival. Okay. And this is actually going to be my 3rd time.
Oh, look at you. Congrats.
St. Kitts Music Festival. 2017 being my first.
Okay.
And then I was back on the St. Kitts Music Festival in 2019.
Okay.
And now I'm back on the festival again. And so 3 times a charm.
A charm,
yes. That's why I know we're going to have you back.
Yeah.
3 times a charm.
All right, so we'll be back to talk with you a little more in a second. Stay tuned, everyone. Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. You know what? You said the 3rd time's the charm. Hopefully we won't have a 3rd start to this conversation, but we're going to make the 2nd time a charm. We apologize for the technical difficulties we had a little while ago, where we understand some of you might not have heard what Mr. Ruka's High Energy had to say. So we're going to continue this conversation, starting, of course, with what you asked him, Hortensia, so if you could repeat it.
What went through your mind when you sealed the deal to perform on this year's music festival?
Well, I said to myself, you know what? I've been here before. I've been here before, and I know what I can deliver.
Okay.
And so,
love the confidence.
Yes,
by the way.
the 3rd time will definitely be a charm.
A charm.
And,
you heard it here first.
Yes, and like I said, I've been on the St. Kitts Music Festival in 2017. That was my first year. The previous year is when I won the Soca Monarch, the Groovy Monarch. And I was placed on the St. Kitts Music Festival following that accomplishment.
Okay.
And then in 2019, and now I'm back on the festival again. And so it's always a great pleasure being on the St. Kitts Music Festival, because that is one of our biggest stage around here, you know. And so to be a part of that, it's really an amazing feeling.
Listen, I get the sense, anytime you take the stage, you're going to be representing anyway. But to be part of a festival that bears the name St. Kitts and Nevis in it, I'm sure has its own pleasure, perhaps has its own type of preparation for you that's a little different. Is it so or is it not?
St. Kitts Music Festival, because of the nature of it, of course, a lot of preparation goes into my performance for that show. And one of the reasons for that is it's because you're not just performing for people from St. Kitts and Nevis. You have persons who are going to be coming from different islands who are going to be here. And so you want to put your best foot forward for this show, because this show can also lead you into other shows in other markets. You just never know who will be here for the St. Kitts Music Festival. And so you don't treat it as if it's just your peers across the road.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and it's an international show, and so you have to treat it as such.
I love your ideology. So can you give us a glimpse into some of the preparations? What do you do? Do you gargle with extra salt water? What?
Well, one of the things that I take pride in is my delivery.
Okay.
All right, and so I always make sure that that I deliver as best as I could. And how I prepare myself for that, endless practicing.
Good stuff. Practice makes perfect, right?
Endless practicing, and I will have my full team on stage. We'll have dancers, you know, and so in order for everything to come together, I have to practice with the band, the dancers have to practice, and then we all have to come together and put it together so that we can deliver properly. You know, and so that is just a little insight in what we do behind the scenes to get it perfect.
Listen, I have to say, I feel like we're doing a disservice to our viewers right now, because we have in the studio Mr. Rukasechi, high energy himself, and we're here having a conversation.
It's fine.
Is this what you're asking for? A performance?
Listen, at the very least, on behalf of all of our viewers here, we want to know what songs, or at least some of them, we can expect to hear.
And a few lines, if you don't mind.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so we can get the energy high.
Songs that you can expect. I mean, let me just say this. Being chosen for the St. Kitts Music Festival, again, it really feels good. And you get a time slot. You have a certain amount of time in which you have to perform. And believe it or not, that is always the hardest part, selecting the songs that you're going to perform within that time slot, because you have such a huge catalog, and then trying to understand what the fans will want to hear within that time period. It's very difficult, because if you ask your fans, trust me, they will list the whole catalog. But you don't have enough time to perform all of that. And so it is always a battle. But some of the songs that they can look forward to, they can definitely look forward to songs like Whining Instructions. They can look forward to songs like Waste, Spread Out, Mash Up. You know, I'm kind of doing it a bit different this year, and I try to do it different every time I'm on the festival. And so this time around, some of the songs that you're looking for, don't look for them.
Hey, they might say we need them. We need them when you're on
Don't
stage.
look for them. Do not look for them, because this year it's going to be a high energy performance.
A high or extra high?
High energy.
Okay.
High
Just
energy
trying to carry
performance
extra high.
this year.
Okay.
Believe me. So we ain't scoops in this year.
No scoops.
We ain't scoops in.
Okay, good stuff.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask you to sing a line or two, and you're going to lead us out into our break.
A line or two from which song?
Your favorite song.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Unless you want to give us a preview to what you're going to do.
No, listen. Now I want you to look. If I am going to sing a line, you will have to do something for me as well. Can we do that?
We can do that.
Can we do that?
For sure.
What are we gonna do?
We'll assist.
All right. So I have a song, right? And usually what happens is that whenever they hear the intro of this song, you know, everybody starts to hug up each other, right? So I just need you to hug up each other right now.
Okay, no
right?
problem.
Right?
Your husband's not a
Why?
And anybody that's viewing right now, I know that they already have an idea as to where we're going with this.
Okay.
Right? And so we're going to sing, you don't know what thing about my crew. Hey, and you don't know what thing about my crew. Hey, and you don't know what thing about my crew. 1, 2, everybody know. Me and my friends there in the band. And the whole place in we hand. Me and my friends them in the band. And they call away the Talibans. The place smash up. Look. Yes.
High energy indeed. High energy
Absolutely,
indeed.
man, absolutely.
So keep the energy high. Stay tuned. We will be right back. There's plenty more with Mr. H himself. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
A new day dawning, infinite calling, no time for...
Yo, it's your girlfriend Lions, and guess what? June 23rd, I will be in St. Kitts Music Festival. Let's go, let's go. We have something special, yeah. June 23rd, St. Kitts Music Festival. See you guys there. Love you. All hands in the air.
This is Christopher Martin, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all at St. Kitts Music Festival, which runs from June 23rd through to the 25th. All my fans, all my supporters, come out in your numbers, you understand? Because this is going to be an experience like no other. Martin and dancing to the fullest. Yo, you can say we are friend, come out to the music festival then. Easy.
I don't trust nobody who's friends with everybody.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods. Let's get salt smart.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN here on Studio 327. We are in the middle of our music festival beat segment for today, and we have none other than Mr. Rukas H.E.
High energy.
You know.
High energy indeed. High energy. All right, so if you've been tuned into Good Morning SKN, then you know that we'll be giving away music festival tickets every day until June 24th. So today's no different. It's going to be somebody's lucky day. All right, here we go. So, question number one. This is one that I'm asking. All righty. So you get a chance to win a ticket to see Mr. High Energy perform live on Thursday, the 23rd of June, that's night one of this year's music festival, if you can answer this question correctly. We're looking at you, all eyes on you.
I know. All right, so if anybody could tell me what date did I perform at the 2019 St. Kitts Music Festival, you can win yourself a St. Kitts Music Festival ticket, a free ticket. What date did I perform on the 2019 St. Kitts Music Festival?
Yep.
You have to call in for that, right?
Yes,
The number
please.
is 664
We're waiting.
7327 664 7327 to answer that question. You
Come
answer
on.
that right, you win.
Yeah, keep the
a
energy
music
high.
festival
Come.
ticket.
Call in, as they would say the local.
664, there it is, right at the top of the screen. 664 7327.
Come on.
Somebody got to answer the a long time.
Oh,
You think so?
know that.
Yeah.
I think they have us on speed dial right now.
But the phone not ringing.
Somebody got to answer
The phone is not
long
ringing,
time.
folks, so we're waiting for your answer.
They're researching it?
I know.
All right. So the question again, right?
On what date did I perform on the 2019 St. Kitts Music Festival?
Come on, folks.
If anybody could give that answer, you get a ticket right now.
Exactly, Mr. H. He has so much confidence that somebody has it. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are on Good Morning SKN. Do you have the answer for us?
Yes, night 1 till the 27th.
When? When did you say?
Tuesday the 27th.
Okay, the 27th. The 27th of June. Okay, 2019. And can we have your name?
Neje Hendrickson.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Neje.
Neje Hendrickson. Okay, congrats, Neje. You got it correct. You got it correct.
So somebody's trying to call in, but they're not getting through.
I know.
It's already gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
I just tell you, ticket gone.
Thank you so much, Neje, for calling in. You're welcome.
Oh man, yeah, your fans know when you perform.
Yes.
You have some loyal fans.
Congratulations to that winner, and I am hoping that it is a Thursday night ticket.
Yes,
so that,
it is to see you.
Good.
It is to see you. It is to
All right, great.
All right.
The phones are still ringing.
The phones are ringing, but they don't even know what we are going to ask them to do yet. So you know what we're gonna have to. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to call back. Wait a while. We have more giveaways, but this is not it. That question has already been gone.
Yes.
You gotta listen.
The AG question is gone.
It's
we
expired.
have a winner, so you have to wait for the second question.
I've already, yeah.
Yes.
It's dead already.
Yeah.
Time for some life. Winner number 2. You get a chance to win a music festival ticket. Get this. For Friday, the 24th of June, night 2, night number 2. If you can do what? Here's what you have to do.
Sing a song.
Not just
Not
any song.
like that. Not like that.
You have to sing the chorus of the song that earned Ruckus HE the Soca Monarch Groovy Crown in 2019.
Let me see who know this one.
Hopefully they were paying attention in
Monarch
2019.
Groovy Crown in 2019. If you know the chorus of the song that won Ruckus HE.
Exactly.
In 2019.
2019.
Call, let me see who know this, because you first have to know which song it is.
That's it.
In order to sing the chorus.
That's it. 664-7327. Call, sing, get it right, win.
Yep. I love it. Call, sing, get it right, win. Who does it?
I am confident that somebody knows this.
And his confidence is high.
I am confident that somebody knows this.
Okay, we're waiting.
So the song that earned me the groovy title in 2019, they have to sing the chorus of that song.
Yes.
And somebody got this.
I knew somebody was going to sing today. I asked.
Somebody got this.
We're waiting.
664-7327. 664-7327. Win yourself
a Friday night ticket.
That's
Friday
night.
No, the
Ticket
Saturday
to
night.
Two. No, ticket to night 2, Cortensia.
Which is Friday. It starts on Thursday.
Cortensia is looking forward to Saturday. Clearly, Cortensia is looking forward to Saturday. We're not on Saturday yet.
We're not on Saturday yet. I'm pushing the days, right?
You are pushing the days.
My energy is too high.
If you guys don't call, I'm gonna go grab my phone.
And call.
Mm-hmm.
And we are not supposed to participate, right? Okay.
Nobody told me that.
So if they don't call, can I?
No, you cannot call.
You're gonna be
You're gonna be on already.
I'm already here,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I could sing and get the ticket. I am performing Thursday. I would never find a ticket.
Come on. Make HE proud. We don't have any takers
Let me
this year?
go back
Come
over
on.
this again. I'm gonna give the question one more time, okay? So if you could sing the chorus of the song that earned Ruckus HE, Mr. High Energy himself, the Soca Monarch Groovy Crown in 2019. Sing the chorus. You know what it is? You win yourself a ticket to night 2 of this year's music festival. And all you have to do is call 664-7327. Sing for the star himself. One of his songs, right?
Yes.
And how many times do you get that opportunity, really? Yeah.
No. Come on.
And you win.
Sing a song.
I believe they're gonna go research it.
I believe that too.
I believe it's research. They're researching now.
I believe that they're going to research it. So let's talk about the song itself, right? I'm not going to ask you to tell me the title. I just want to know what that song. Well, did you think that you were going to be victorious with that song?
Well, I know that the song is a very catchy song because of what it speaks to.
Okay.
And so I'm trying not to talk and give her the answer.
I know, right? It's hard.
But that song, when we created that song, when we reached out to the writer, because we do have an international writer who usually works with us on our Soca Monarch material. When we reached out to the writer and he sent the idea of the song, I was like,
nice.
I mean, like we could definitely display this song on stage easily. And that is something that we look to whenever we get a song or a topic. It has to be one that can be displayed on stage, something that people can relate to, something that people can be involved in, and that is one of our secrets behind our Soca Monarch material and how we tend to capture the crown. We tend to get people involved and make sure that it is something that they can be a part of, and easily displayed on stage. I think I just. I'm trying.
Check that phone. Make sure we didn't
I
kill
know.
the lines.
I'm trying, But if it's one thing I can say too, is that this song brought a lot of persons together.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do now.
Because it seems to
we've
be
made
tough
it
for them.
a little difficult for the people to call. So we're going to ask you to give the title of the song. We're making it easier. They still have to sing.
Okay.
They still have
They
to
still
sing.
have to sing the chorus, so you're not
But
getting
you're gonna
away
give the
from
title.
singing. Yeah.
All right, so the song that I won the Groovy Monarch with in 2019 is actually Family Trait.
Family Trait.
You heard it.
Family Trait.
So come on.
Yes, that's the name. That's the name of the song.
Family.
It's on YouTube. It's all over. So,
You're making it so easy now.
Right? Yes.
He's even giving you clues.
Yes, you could.
Come on.
Jeez.
Look at that. Look at that. Now the phone doesn't want to. I'm having a Jamie moment. Oh my gosh.
No, please answer it.
Oh, it's not.
I beg you, answer it.
I'm trying here.
Or you're going to have to call that number back. Please, stay on the line. Answer the phone.
Ooh, la la.
Oh my gosh, after that.
It is not. It doesn't want to work for me.
Live performance. Pick the
Okay,
phone up.
there we
Let's
go,
start.
there we go.
You got it?
Oh, we missed that call.
Call it
Call
back.
back, please.
You're going to have to.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Good morning. You're on Good Morning SKN.
Okay, so this song is Family Trait. Can't say I know the chorus like that.
But you have to sing the chorus.
I know the chorus, it's a family trait. But I really can't.
But you have to sing the chorus to win.
No, you have to give us more lines than that.
Yeah, more lines than
We
that.
just gave the title, unfortunately.
Yes.
Right? So.
really don't know.
All right, try again later. Try again. You might be lucky.
Call back.
Thanks for calling.
Oh, back.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right.
Nice try though. Nice try. Nice try.
A few minutes too
nice
late,
try.
you said?
Because he actually has the mellow.
Oh, he has the mellow.
Yes, he actually has the melody, but he just needs to give me more lines.
Gotcha.
Yes, more lines.
More lines.
So he's close.
You know, at least give me 2 or 3 lines.
Okay, more lines.
2
more
or
lines.
3 lines.
664-7327. 664-7327. What is at stake here? A ticket to night 2 of this year's
ticket
music
to night
festival.
2.
If you can sing the chorus, a family trait. Let's see who this is.
Let's see if this person can give us at least 3 lines.
Good morning. You're on Good Morning SKN. Music Festival Beat.
It's family trait. It's a family trait. Family trait.
You have any more lines for us?
Hello?
Do you have any more lines for us? Can we get at least 3 lines?
Oh, Lord.
I don't think that was in the song, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Just 3 lines. That's all we're
That's a
asking.
rewrite.
Yeah. Sounds like a new song.
It did.
That's the most I could give.
Okay. There's another call coming in though. Can you get to that?
Hello. Good morning. You're on Good Morning SKN.
Okay, so family tree, right?
Yes.
So, it's a family tree that I'm busy. That's why I can't take it. Give me family way that I pick up.
That's enough. He actually gave me 5.
Okay, caller. So, caller, what's your name?
He actually gave me 5 lines.
Kishan Southwell? Okay, Kishan, thank you so much for being... Well, how should I put it? Thank you so much for participating. You have won yourself a ticket for night 2 because Mr. Ruckus gave the okay. He was very pleased with your singing, okay? All right. You have a great one now. Thanks for participating.
Mr. Ruckus, you got your fans who know, man. You got your fans who know.
Look, I mean, and that song is a really, really good song, you know, and it speaks to family, you know. Sometimes we do certain things and we have no idea that it comes down to the bloodline.
Yeah.
You know, certain things that you do, you know. That's why we say it's a family trait that have me so. That's why I can't change. No, it's me family ways that I pick up. You know, it's a real song.
Real song.
I'm loving it. I'm getting to singing.
Yes.
All right. So we have one more ticket to give away. All right. So our third winner for today will get a ticket to Saturday night. Okay. Question answer, the night you can wait for. June 25th. This is night 3 of the festival.
Yes,
right?
night number 3.
So they will be selected from a pool of commenters on our Instagram page. We're going to Instagram this time. So there's a wheel. I call it the magic wheel. We're going to spin the magic wheel and we're going to see who the lucky person is. Are we ready to spin? Here we go.
This person got it very easy, right?
Boy, I tell you.
3's a charm.
They had to do what we asked them to do.
Mr. Ruckus will make his 3rd appearance on Music Festival, and now this person. Is that Naldex?
Nah. NXLDX. That's how I'm going to call it. @_. I'm giving you all the letters there. All the characters.
I don't know how to pronounce those
All right.
letters.
That's it. You just won. So, congratulations to that winner. Congratulations to the winner who I think had it the hardest.
Yes.
He
Winner two.
Winner two, definitely.
He persevered. I love it.
And winner number 1, lucky Music Festival giveaways. Great job that you participated. Thank you to Ruckus HE for coming here and being part of this Music Festival giveaway today. You know what? You got to stay tuned because we're going to have more, as you heard, up to June 24th. And we can't wait to watch your performance. So thank you for coming by. This is how we're going to end our show today.
Yes,
So
with
we
high
thank
energy.
you. A lot of high energy. A high energy show with Mr. Ruckus H.E.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we're going to ask you to follow us on our social media platforms at Studio 327 INC, Studio 327 Inc. Like, subscribe, share. Yes, guess what? Leave a comment.
Yes. So leave us a comment. Let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. You know Jamie's and my favorite part. So this is where we'll say see you Monday morning at 8 a.m. when you will start your morning with us right here on High Energy at Good Morning SKN. Have a great day, guys.